Cosplay. It was insane for my first time going to Fanime. People were dressed as Goku, Super Mario, and Finn from Adventure Time. There was even a Godzilla and a Gundam walking around. Females dressed as Jade from Mortal Kombat, Cammy from Street Fighter, elves, ninjas, maids. Pfft, just put it this way, people don't play when it comes to cosplay. But the part that had me shocked was how there was the groups gathered in themes. Pokemon was one of them. Oh, you don't know what cosplay is? Cosplay is basically Halloween, where you dress up as anybody you want, except at Fanime, it's based on anime and video games.
My name is Derek Doang. I'm dressing up as Doraemon, a Japanese cat. And I came to this FanimeCon because my friends invited me. Well, my first time experience here, so it's kind of fun. I see a lot of characters that I recognize from games to movies to animation, everything. Well, it first started with a good friend of mine where she told me that she liked this character. And so basically, I asked my mom to help me make the whole suit, the one-piece suit. She came in, did the measurements from arms to length of my height, and then she basically just sewed it and asked me to try it on, and it fit perfectly.
I'm Hipster Ariel.
And I'm Dorothy. Oh, I don't watch anime. I don't know. I go for more like comedies and stuff. But I have watched anime recently because of the Fanime.
Seeing everybody all dressed up as stuff, like some of them we recognize, and some of them we don't. Like some of them just look cool, and it's
Like taking pictures with people.
Yeah.
And how they make their costumes.
Chill. I don't know.
See more costumes.
See stuff.
Meet more people.
Actually bring our money tomorrow and buy stuff. Yeah.
Come to Fanime. Even if you don't watch anime, it's fun.
My name is Robert Snitchler. I've been coming here for about 4 years now. I first came here as like a part of a date, and as trucks are bringing in and dumping off garbage, I'm seeing all this material that gets that's like perfectly good. Oh my gosh! Like the creative gears started going again. It's like this material, maybe that, and then I start planning. I start drawing up a sketch. I'm telling someone who I worked with, it's like, yeah, I'm planning on building a Godzilla suit. I was drawing up the sketches and I showed him, and he's like, yeah, I don't know. I think that's a little too ambitious. And then that's basically my initial reaction was that. Challenge accepted.
My name is Jorge Ramos. I'm from Santa Rosa, California. I'm just here having a good time, hanging out with my friends. It's the first time I've cosplayed, and I'm really liking it. Didi is the villain from Kirby, most commonly known from Brawl, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which is where I got the most of the costume idea. And I just put my own little twist on it. Got the chain, got the belt, got the pimp hammer, and the cup. The coat took over a week to make just because of the fitting, the materials. The hammer took me like 4 hours to get together. All in all, it took me, not including the coat, about a week to get the materials together, and the coat basically just over a week by itself.
My name's Angie. I'm from LA. I came to Fanime because of this guy, because he's my friend.
And my name's Jason, from actually here in San Jose, a few blocks away, and I've been coming to Fanime since 1994. Just a huge fan of Japanese animation and video games.
We wanted to do something together, and I was planning on being Cammy, and he loves Street Fighter, so he wanted to be T-Hawk. And I guess it took about a month because of these things, but everything else was pretty easy. Like I actually sewed the leotard, I didn't buy one.
My name is Andrew Valenzuela. It's the first time I've been to Fanime. I'm from San Diego. I have a group of friends, and we ended up being the Avengers yesterday. So they asked me to come here, so that's why I'm here. This one took 3 months. My first one took 8 months, but it's made out of different material. This one is made out of EVA foam. The helmet is a mold of my original and cast in resin.
Gaming Hall. This was a legit arcade, and it's nothing like Chuck E. Cheese or games at the flea market. You could literally play with many different titles all across the tables, from Super Smash Bros. To arcade machines of Tetris, DJing, Street Fighter, and more. But the perks about this was outside the electronics world. There was games that I never even seen, such as real-life Jenga, which is played using half of a 2x4. There was also this game called Ninja, where you play in a 15 by 20 foot square, where you move one motion at a time when trying to chop others' hands off. The catch? You can move your hands away when being attacked. There was table games like Texas Hold'em to Pokemon, chess to Dungeons and Dragons, bingo to Jenga, dominoes to Mahjong. There was just too many games to be seen at the gaming hall. The dealer's room. This was probably my favorite room out of the whole event. Right when you walk in the vast room, colors blind you in a pure yes moment. There was collectible toys that are based out of Japanese animation cartoons. There was DVDs for sale of the cartoons and movies, swords, daggers, ninja stars, anything that you've seen in movies involving samurais, ninjas, and martial arts. There was kimonos, one-piece costumes, corsets, shirts, electronic cat ears, wigs. There was pixel box head masks, comic books, and a bunch of random stuff you wouldn't find anywhere else. They had everything for your anime needs at Fanime. Theater room. Ain't no such thing as a FanimeCon without anime playing. Which brings me to my next part, the theater room. A place where cartoons and fantasies meet. Since it was my first time being there, I didn't really get a chance to see as much as I wanted to since I was so new to the environment. But what I did get a chance to see was some of the dopest video game to cartoon series known to me. It was called Fatal Fury. It's about street fighters who are masters at the art and fight to be named best in the world. Some of the other shows though were more intense, like Conan the Detective, or in the States we call Case Closed. It's about a detective turned into a 10-year-old who solves murder cases. But there was some classics there like Gundam, Dragon Ball Z, and tons of titles I'd never even heard of. You know, next year, I'm probably gonna take more time in the movie room to enjoy and see some new stuff I've never seen before.
Stay tuned. You're watching De-Bug TV.
Stay tuned, you're watching De-Bug TV.
Stay tuned and you're watching De-Bug TV.